NASA has spent many years seeking the truth regarding extraterrestrial life. Furthermore, the space agency has never denied the existence of non-human life beyond Earth in any form. Avi Loeb, a professor at Harvard, has supported the idea that there may have been earlier civilizations on both Earth and Mars, and that these civilizations may have been the origin of UAPs. The head of the Galileo project, Avi Loeb, speculated that Mars, which is the main spot for NASA to find the clue to alien life, was once the home to a long-vanished civilization that may have thrived like earthly civilization. According to the most recent study of data from NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, Mars was rippling with rivers and ponds over the first half of its history. Based on the analogy with Earth, it is conventionally expected that Mars developed microbial life when it lost its atmosphere. This study gives thought to Mr. Loeb into believing the possibility that an intelligent life on Mars developed just twice as fast as it did on Earth. Loeb believes it is possible that some of the technological advancement devices made by early inhabitants of Mars and Earth are still operational elsewhere in the solar system. Physicist John E. Brandenburg explained in this 2015 study what could have happened on Mars. The planet that once had an Earth-like atmosphere faced a massive thermonuclear explosion that destroyed its atmosphere, under the principle of mediocrity, with attention to detail. Enrico Fermi analyzed the problem of the universe where intelligent life was both possible and noisy. NASA, from its inception, expected that artifacts of past intelligent activity might be found in the solar system. If intelligent extraterrestrial life is discovered in the next 20 years, it will very probably be by radio telescope from other solar systems. In his work, physicist Brandenburg showed that data from two Martian sites, Cydonia Mensa and Galaxius Chaos, were studied. Isotopic and gamma-ray data from Mars show that a huge explosion with both fusion and fission took place near Cydonia Mensa. The existence of a dead humanoid civilization on Mars is completely consistent with its apparent long-lived Earth-like past climate and the principle of mediocrity. This Martian civilization apparently perished due to a planet-wide catastrophe of unknown origin that changed Mars's climate from being Earth-like to its present state in a brief period compared to geologic time. Taken together, the evidence suggests that Mars was the locale of a planetary nuclear massacre. Brandenburg recommended that a mission for human occupation of Mars should be immediately initiated to maximize knowledge of what transpired there. In 2019, retired NASA scientific director Dr. Jim Green gave some statements that caused a lot of controversies. The expert believed that it is most likely that the European Space Agency had already discovered evidence of extraterrestrial life on Mars. Green is convinced that humanity, as we know it today, is not ready for such information. In the summer of 2020, two rovers from NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, traveled to Mars to drill horizontally into rocks and deep into the surface in the hope of finding evidence of living organisms. He assured that the evidence of extraterrestrial existence on Mars was obtained at the latest in the middle of 2021. Before the launch, Dr. Green said, "The missions are the best chance humanity has ever had." He added that there is a real possibility that one or both will be successful. Yet it would have far-reaching implications. It will be revolutionary. It's like when Copernicus stated, "No, we go around the sun." Completely revolutionary. What happens next is a whole new set of scientific questions. The research published in 2020 shows that planets that were previously thought to be uninhabitable may have once had suitable conditions for life. The researchers detected a chemical, phosphine, in the thick Venus atmosphere. After much analysis, the scientists assert that something now alive is the only explanation for the chemical's source.